The nuclear energy crime syndicate, the nuclear energy scum, have been sucking the life out of real energy solutions for decades. Literally. Literally. You think about the billions and trillions and gazillions have been sucked up by these dirtbags. Them resources, opportunity cost on Balco, opportunity cost on chemo. Just think. We're in this Atlanta because the great Spud Webb, that Vogel. Now think about Vogel. We're up to what, 30 billion? Think about that 30 billion was stuck into wind, solar, compressed air, wave. I mean, they just sucked the life out of it. These scumbags. And it all roots to one thing, the United States Department of Energy. Price Anderson. It's free money to the dirtbags. They don't care about any solution. They don't care if they poison the planet. They care about sucking up money, power. They're creeps. So, I mean, we don't talk nearly enough about this. Footprint. Oh my God. Just the waste issue alone, let alone the centrifuge process, uranium tailings, the hex gassing process, the plutonium, the cancer, how about the construction costs of these shitholes? How about the Savannah River, South Carolina? What about that one? Tower of Babel, another 30 billion. Think about it. No, really, wrap your mind around if the hundreds of billions and trillions, not to mention the lobbying that goes on, the fighting that goes on how, where, when, where we're going to put this waste. How about WIP? How about Yucca Mountain? I mean, all that freaking resources, opportunity costs, if it would have been stuck into real solutions for energy, we would have been out of this quagmire long ago. Fukushima would have never happened. Well, $1994 that year. Let's go 94, Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn and I knew Tony Gwynn personally on my work because he did so much charitable work, so did I in those days. He got leukemia the same time I did. All those years, 94. That's what it reminds me of the nuclear energy, the scumbag strike. You know, the greed that ruined baseball. He hit 394 that year. Think he'd hit 400? Speaking of San Diego, I'll be there in a few days. Low tide pulling. What about Ted Williams? Born and raised San Diego. His mother, the activist. Last guy to hit 400. I remember watching Tony Gwynn at San Diego State play basketball. He was a great basketball player. But think about it. So the Great Salt Lake, it's right here. So the Great Salt Lake was right here, literally right here. I grew up on this mountain. It's right there. It's right there. Was. Well, today we set another record for the low, all predicted by son of Cassandra, Kevin Blanch, in 2011. You can look at my spiral vid jetty. This hasn't been going on for years. I mean, I grew up on it. Nobody knows this lake like I literally grew up on it. It was a perfect normally levels in 2011, 2012. It was a cute radical and another Fukushima coincidence. Again, don't say the F word. How do we bow to these dirtbags? Why do we bow to these dirtbags? It's unbelievable to me. We're still bowing after Fukushima, after Chernobyl, 3 months. I mean, the propaganda that goes on, and everybody goes along with it. That's what blows my mind. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered. Think about that scumbaggery. I mean, I was thinking about it today. Talk about brand yourself in history, Kevin Blanch. The greatest PhD opportunity on Earth, and the only person on Earth that really took it, Kevin Blanch, marine biologist in the high desert of Utah. And I was right about it all. I predicted every bit of it. It's going to cause a heat source. Storm's going to rise up over the Great Salt Lake. It's going to cause a heat bubble over the western. Great Salt Lake's going to go dry. It's normal levels. Got to get out to the spiral jetty. It's going to collapse the tide pools. My tide pool work right there is a Nobel Prize easily. I live in abject poverty. Thank you to everybody who supported this historic work. I get by with little help from my friends. Tony Gwynn was the king of fouling off tough pitches. The king. Nobody's better than Tony Gwynn. Fouling off a tough pitch. Nobody. Maybe Ty Cobb. Really, honestly, wrap your mind around it. Hard to wrap your mind around the trillions that the nuclear energy crime syndicate sucked out in opportunity costs that could have been put into real energy solutions. Not them scumbag energy solutions where the nuclear reactors. DOE says they're going to pay people to take the waste. Still waiting for my check. Still waiting for my check. It's right there. I got a bill for $1.8 million. Fucking dirtbags. This industry is the greatest scumbag, creepiest, worthless. Well, I didn't know what word you use for these fucking criminal enterprises. It's the greatest rip-off, scumbaggery, thieving, dirtbag industry in the history of mankind. Bar none. Bar none. The untouchables. When are you going to wake up to them? When's the world going to wake up to this nonsense? This fucking poison. That's all it is. These degenerate scum. We just bow to these pieces of shit. That's always been the answer. California's proved, but they don't want answers. They want death and destruction. I want to take 94 back. No inflation. Fuck, that was a great year. Till the strike. 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 Made in the USA. Stay tuned.